Coming out with it, it's Golden. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take a touchback. So Texas's offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, you keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
You see it in football all the time, right? Now I can imagine on the outside, you want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
The Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking for a crease. It's Green.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this game.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Golden. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much all throughout.
Trying to beat the D deep. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
You get that quarterback, and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll. You roll with it. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take a look at the field towards the sideline. defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking downfield, it's Green. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's no.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. Here comes the Texas offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw this one.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in their zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the flash.
And he gets stopped before he gets started. A loss on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic. And the ball's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
And anyone catching. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game. They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Big going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. If you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
Personal foul.
No doubt, too. Does it just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
They'll immediately call timeout. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Fires downfield. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Clear. Clear.
They're going to run it to the right. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Moving to running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grab near the marker. It's Sategna. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal.
Lasso! Lasso!
Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Green. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Split-backs here. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. first down.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Buying some time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
You've got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on it.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still from there.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down there.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Green. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the ball over right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, rotating the football, making the catch. He does.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Spins away from the defense. And they finally get him down, but not before before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On the move, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Bolden. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Swings it out to the flat. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The sweet feet buy a little time. That's caught. It's mine. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I don't know what you want. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making the miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. On the ground, it's Blue. Nice move there. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to get it on the ground. The Longhorns pick up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
Alright guys, this is end of the first half. I am down by 2 touchdowns. It's 28-14 in my 3rd time playing Heisman. I got to step up my game. And if you guys still watching, please hit the subscribe button and follow for more. I post every Saturday. And I'm about to be ready for the second half. I gotta lock in here. See you at the end of the game.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Green. Forced out of the pocket. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
That last incompletion is a good example of why you're time.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This
next drive, David. I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense
using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Dropping back, it's Green. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They'll go to the air. They're bringing heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Armstrong. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Bolden. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Hey, everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
The back goes in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And those are tough passes. Those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Texas! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. To the air. It's Singleton. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
I'm in.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Line gets set, first down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's straight downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running back goes in motion. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes a catch at the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, ready?
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming.
Cricket.
Back to pass, it's Green. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the middle, and it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine.
Open runway ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
They'll ride the hot hand. Runs for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Ewers. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from the steps. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, but we're trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Off play action. Moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up.
Jackrabbit.
And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. The tag. Touchdown, Texas. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. It was such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the set.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Slap.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass...
Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay,
The
ready?
offense starts with a short field.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with